This grocery haul this week, I went to the supermarket of Mum because she has a freezer full of food. And if you've watched a video a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned that I would go around my mum's house and have a look at what food she's got that I could have. And she is more than happy for me to take some food. And like a lot of the comments said, mums just want to help. And I would do exactly the same for my boy as well. So I went round there this week and grabbed some bits and pieces, not everything, not a lot, but some bits and pieces that will get us through maybe this week and part of next week as well, which means that my shopping bill this week was very, very cheap, thanks to the supermarket of Mum. Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm a solo mum to one. On this channel, I talk everything frugal living, budgeting, moving into my new house and decorating it, and general mum life. So if you like that kind of thing, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it really does help me out. I apologise for what my hair is doing today. I can't seem to get it to look decent and I feel like I look like something from Frugal Rock. And if you don't know what Frugal Rock is, you missed out. You really did, because it was a great TV show when I was a kid. Anyway, I'm digressing. Let's get into the video. Let me show you what I got at Supermarket of Mum, Asda, Home Bargains and Aldi today. I think I spent just under £20 in Aldi. In one of them, I can't remember which one, I spent just over 12, and then the other one I spent just under 10. So I think I've done it under about £50 this week, thanks to the Supermarket of Mum. But let me quickly show you what I got. So here is a few bits that I got from the Supermarket of Mum. I'll start off with the cupboard food first. So she had some brown sugar, and obviously I have brown sugar in my coffee. So she had a little bit left over here, and then she had this. So I got that. She was fine with me taking whatever, and I did check with her first. I also got some red split lentils. So I'm going to do a slow cooker meal this weekend for me to have meals all week. So I'm going to use the lentils for that. Also got some spaghetti, so I can do spaghetti for my son. Also got some salt and pepper seasoning, and I got some diced chicken, so I'm going to put that in with the slow cooker, and chicken and some lentils, and just do a bit of a mixed bag. And there was a tiny bit of pasta which she wouldn't eat, so I brought that back home and put it in with my other pasta as well. So we've got some extra pasta. So that's all the dry food that I have. There was still loads of food there she said I could have, but I didn't want to kind of overdo it, you know, so I thought I'd just get little bits, and then once I've eaten all this, then I can go back and see what's left. Freezer wise, we had some beef mince, so my son can have tacos again this week because I still got wraps that I bought last week. So we're going to do some beef mince. This root vegetable mash, which I absolutely love, so I'm going to put that in the freezer. I also found this sweet and vibrant Mediterranean style vegetables in there, which I really like as well. And she had some wild and tender casserole vegetables. So I'm going to put that in the slow cooker with the lentils, the seasoning. And then I've got pork mince that I could put in there as well. Or I found these 2 little bags of diced chicken that she said I could have too. And then finally, I got these 4 pork loin steaks as well that my son and I can have for dinner probably over 2 nights. So I've got plenty of food there. Some we can have this week and some we can have in the freezer ready for next week. But that means my shopping bill this week should hopefully be a little bit less. But let me show you what I got in Asda, Home Bargains and Aldi. So this is everything I got in Home Bargains and Asda today. I spent £9.78 in Home Bargains and £12.18 in Asda. So let me show you what I got in Home Bargains first. I needed to get some eggs, and I went to Home Bargains last and I forgot to pick up the eggs in Asda, so I picked these ones up instead, and they were £1.99 for 10 of them. I also got this little Kit Kat, so it's in the shape of a race car. I thought my son would like it. Just a little treat for him, really. His birthday is coming up, so I thought I'd just treat him. Hummus for myself. I got a pack of Doritos for my son for his lunch boxes next week. Next week is the last week of school. I'm alternating between Doritos and cheap crusts as well, so mix the two together. So I got them this week. They were £2 for a bag of 5. I also got some toilet cleaner, and I got my all-purpose cloths that I absolutely love having these. They're easy and I can just throw them away after, just to clean my bathroom every morning. And then I got my hand warmers and 2 packs of foot warmers for the football run to stand out in the cold. So I need to make sure my feet warm and my hands are warm. They work a charm. They're absolutely brilliant. So when I'm stood on the field for like an hour and a half, these are perfect. They're only 69p each, so it's really cheap. And I'm going to keep buying them all through summer if they're available, just to stock up for next winter. So all of that cost me £9.78. And then moving over to Asda was £12.18. So I got some more cheese. I only got a little bit left. I got a cheese and tomato pizza for my son next week. Also got him some of his favourite rainbow laces. I needed to get turmeric and cinnamon. I also need to get ginger, but they didn't have any ginger in Asda today, so I'm hoping to go and grab some in Aldi tomorrow. I got some strawberries as well. As I said, it is my son's birthday this month, and I saw this happy birthday football banner and I thought he would love it, so I'm going to put that up for him. That was only £1. He loves a gingerbread man, and he's going to his dad this weekend, so I thought he could have that tonight, which is Thursday, and then he'll go to his dad's tomorrow straight after school. Milk, because again, the workmen are supposed to be in this week, as they have been every week so far, but hopefully this week is locked in that they are coming on Saturday to fix the roof. Let's hope, shall we? I'll keep you updated. And I got a cucumber as well, because we ran out of cucumber and I want my son to have some cucumber with his dinner this evening. So that is what I got in Home Bargains and Asda, and I've shown you the supermarket of mum already as well. So let me see what I get in Aldi. This is my very tiny Aldi shop. So first of all, I got 2 bars of dark chocolate. Didn't have any last week. Luckily, I had some left over and I just didn't have any last night. But other than that, I had plenty of dark chocolate. So I got 2 more bars because I'm completely out. It's the last week of school next week. So I got my son 2 more of these fruit chewy things. He always has one in his bag for his mid-morning snack, and then he has one in his lunchbox as well. I also got some blueberries for myself. My son's not here this weekend, so I'll have them over the weekend, and my usual kiwis, and I got some oranges for us as well. I also got some ham, because I'm not sure what my son is like with sandwiches or rolls week to week. Sometimes he likes chocolate spread, sometimes he likes ham, sometimes he likes cheese, so I always make sure I've got some in. He ate all the rolls, but he wasn't a fan of them. He prefers sandwiches. So back to bread it is. But I did see in my mum's cupboard that she's got bread flour. So I think I might go around there and bake some bread in her oven, because obviously my oven doesn't work. Also got some Greek yogurt. I've actually got some 0% fat yogurt left in the fridge, so I didn't want to buy another one. I want to use that up first. I finally eaten all my rice crackers from Christmas. It took me just over a month to do. So I got 2 more packs of them for me to have as snacks. I got some more honey. I got some more ginger. I didn't have it in Asda yesterday, but I had it in Aldi. I got caramel rice cakes and 2 plain rice cakes. I got some licorice sweets and some soft foam sweets. I really like them. But again, if you're new here, don't eat the whole packet in one go. And if you do, don't leave the house, because you're going to need to have close proximity to the bathroom. I also got some chopped tomatoes, because you saw earlier on in the video, I had those casserole vegetables and I had some pork mince, so I was going to add some diced chicken. So somehow I'm going to make a big slow cooker meal, and I wanted to get some chopped tomatoes to throw in it as well. I will try my son with the meal, but he's very fussy, so I don't know if he'll eat it. And I got some more orange squash, because we've got some, but I don't know if we've got enough to last us the week. But if we do, this will get me through half term as well. So that doesn't look like a lot, but it still cost me £19.52. So I'll put on the screen now how much all my shopping cost me. Obviously nothing from a supermarket of mum. And then obviously I got stuff from Asda, Home Bargains and Aldi. But I do think it's cost me just under £50. Next week might be a little bit more expensive because it's half term, and I'll go through the meal plan now, but we do have a birthday this week, so there will be a takeaway. But let me flip back to me now. So that is everything I got this week. I'm very grateful to my mum for allowing me to get some food from her house. She said there's still plenty there, so when I've run out of the food here and I need to go back and get any more, then I'm more than welcome to do that as well, which I was very grateful for, and I really appreciate her doing it. And like people said in the previous video that I mentioned about going to my mum's to see what food she has, any mum would do it. I would do it for my son. I'm just very grateful to her for allowing me to do so. The meal plan for this week. There is one day this week where it is a birthday in the house, so there will be a takeaway being bought. It's already been budgeted for. My son will have the takeaway. I won't have anything to keep the cost down. I'll have something in the house, but I'll make sure that I eat with him. But martial arts day, we'll have pizza, because we always have a pizza on martial arts day. He's going to be with his dad for one day as well. And I got that beef mince I got from my mum's house. And I still got some wraps left over from last week, so we'll have tacos at least one week. And I got those pork chops as well from my mum, so we're going to have that as well one day this week too. So I think that I've got plenty of food for this week, and I've got plenty of food for next week as well, because next week turns into half-term week, doesn't it? So, but my son is only with me for half the week, so I've only basically got to try and feed myself for majority of the week anyway. But let me know what you think of my grocery haul. Do you also go to the supermarket of Mum? I know a lot of people have said before that they do. I'd love to know if you do. I did feel a bit bad about having to do it, but the amount of comments that said that they still do it made me feel a little bit better. So I really appreciate you all like giving me a little bit of a boost of confidence and not making me feel so bad. So thank you very much for doing that. I will get myself back on the straight and narrow. I will make more money and I will get myself straight again. It's just at the moment things just a little bit uneven with Christmas, moving into a new place, and then my son's birthday, and then it's half-term holiday. And you know what it's like, it can all just become a little bit overwhelming and a bit too much, but we make do. I still got that £50 voucher from Tesco that I'm going to use as well, so I'm okay for a little while. So we're just going to take it week by week, day by day, and as long as my son and I are fed healthy foods, that's all that matters. So if you like today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, if you think someone else would benefit from this or it would help them, and maybe they feel a little bit ashamed of having to go to their parents' house and they want to have a little bit of boost as well, don't forget to share it with a friend. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because it really does help me out, and I really appreciate everybody watching as well. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, or good evening, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.